The New York Giants are in a full-blown quarterback crisis, and now their former star Saquon Barkley has thrown gasoline on the fire. In a shocking turn of events at Super Bowl opening night, Barkley, now with the Eagles, suggested Jameis Winston as a potential quarterback for the Giants. Wait, Jameis Winston, the same guy who has struggled with turnovers and inconsistency throughout his career? Is Barkley trying to help his former team, or is this a subtle jab at their quarterback struggles? But that's not all. Barkley's response blew up online, and he even had to delete a post defending himself. So what's really going on here? Let's break it down. Saquon Barkley's bold statement, a joke or a genuine suggestion? During the Super Bowl media frenzy, Winston, who was working as a correspondent for Fox, approached Barkley and asked a simple question. Who should sign me in free agency? Without hesitation, Barkley responded, I think New York needs a quarterback right now. This shocked fans and analysts alike. Was Barkley seriously recommending Jameis Winston for the Giants? Or was he taking a playful jab at his former team's QB disaster? The way Winston reacted only made things even more interesting. After hearing Barkley's suggestion, Winston almost spoke as if he was already part of the team, saying, Would I really sign with the Giants? Absolutely! I want to keep playing and do what I do best. I have a ton of respect for Coach Brian Daboll. Wait a minute. Winston sounds like he's ready to pack his bags and move to New York. The Giants' quarterback nightmare. How desperate are they? Now, let's talk about the real issue here. The New York Giants are in quarterback hell. After Daniel Jones was released in November, the team was left with a huge hole at QB. Sure, they have the 3rd overall pick in the draft, which means they could take a young, talented quarterback. But will they go with a rookie, or do they need a veteran to bridge the gap? That's where Winston could come in. But let's be real, can he actually fix the Giants' problems? Jameis Winston's career, is he a legitimate option? Winston is known for his big arm and aggressive playing style, but he's also infamous for turnovers and inconsistency. Last season, Winston played for the Browns and had 2,121 passing yards, 13 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions in 12 games, 7 starts. Over his entire career, he's been a high-risk, high-reward player with some moments of brilliance and others that leave fans shaking their heads. He once threw 30 interceptions in a single season. If the Giants bring in Winston, are they setting themselves up for disaster? Or could Winston, under Brian Daboll's coaching, revive his career and shock the NFL? Barkley's deleted post, is he backtracking? After Barkley's comments exploded online, the running back quickly tried to clarify his words. He posted on X, formerly Twitter, I literally said Dabs, Coach Brian Daboll, gonna get you right. This thing with me and Giants is so played out. And then he deleted the post. Why delete it if he wasn't throwing shade at the Giants? Was he trying to distance himself from the controversy? This isn't the first time Barkley has made jokes at the Giants' expense. He's clearly moved on, but he still can't resist taking subtle shots at his former team. Meanwhile, Giants fans are furious. Many see this as yet another example of Barkley rubbing salt in the wound after leaving for the Eagles. Would Winston actually work in New York? Let's be honest. Here's the brutal truth. Winston is not a long-term answer for the Giants. If the Giants sign him, it would only be as a short-term option while they develop a young quarterback. Winston's turnover issues could make the Giants' situation even worse. Giants fans are already skeptical, and bringing in a QB with a reputation for throwing interceptions won't inspire confidence. However, there's one wild card, Brian Daboll. Remember what Daboll did with Josh Allen in Buffalo? He helped turn Allen from a raw, turnover-prone QB into a star. If Daboll can work the same magic on Winston, maybe, just maybe, this isn't as crazy as it sounds. But let's be real, this would be a huge gamble. Final verdict. Is Winston to the Giants a good or bad idea? Let's break it down. If the Giants want a bridge QB, Winston could make sense, but only on a cheap short-term deal. If they're looking for a franchise QB, Winston is not the guy. Barkley's comment wasn't necessarily an insult, but it wasn't exactly a vote of confidence either. At the end of the day, Giants fans deserve better than this endless cycle of quarterback uncertainty. They need a real solution, not another experiment. So the question is, should the Giants even consider signing Jameis Winston? Or is this just another disaster waiting to happen? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would Winston be a good fit? Or is this a recipe for failure? And if you love content that exposes the truth about the NFL, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The Giants are at a crossroads. Will they make the right move, or will they continue their downward spiral? Stay tuned.